The prevailing sovereign of daytime TV, Wendy Williams, didn't keep down when it came to ridiculing her ex Kevin Tracker when he abandoned her for his darling Sharina Hudson. And to be straightforward, she could be correct. Kevin Tracker's lock has surely taken a significant slump, causing it to seem like karma is having a field day with him. Invite back to our channel celeb zone. He used to be swimming in cash, yet presently, he's at absolute bottom, very nearly chapter 11. And suffocating in the red. Wendy Williams has all the earmarks of being giggling the entire way to the bank, and the sensationalist newspapers are cherishing it. Kevin Tracker seems to have gotten a serious insult from reality. Do you review when he deserted his prestigious Wendy Williams' wife to have a short relationship with a young lady named Sharina? It seems like karma has now at long last found him because of Sharina, his child mother, seeming to have lost revenue in him. Kevin is currently isolated. The show go on. After that too, how Wendy Williams, the syndicated program sovereign herself, can stay quiet in the midst of this disturbance is all the consuming inquiry at the forefront of everybody's thoughts. The aftermath from Kevin Tracker's exercises is clear. And the secret behind this perplexing snare of associations is steadily becoming known. The secret began in 2007, when Kevin, who was as yet hitched to Wendy Williams, at the time started covertly seeing Sharina. As per tales, Kevin and Wendy Williams were still legitimately hitched. When their mysterious relationship started, they had the option to hide their relationship for a surprising 15 years. Until everything became visible. Yet that is not all. As per sources, Kevin Tracker had a mysterious association with Sharina over those years, while additionally keeping up with his union with Wendy. What a convoluted organization of untruths. Sharina Hudson and Kevin Tracker are together 3 or 4 times each week, as per a shut source who addressed media about their relationship. Kevin regularly remains over, yet after that, he gets back to Wendy's home and goes about like nothing has transformed. He has 2 separate existences. On January 22, 2020, Wendy and Kevin authoritatively finished their 21-year marriage by separating from each other. This is the point at which the show started. Yet what caused this unexpected division? Well, everything began when reports that Kevin was having an unsanctioned romance with Wendy spread. What might be said about the other lady? In all honesty, American cook and masseuse Sharina Hudson, as per the sensationalist newspapers, Sharina quickly secured herself as the one who evidently hijacked Wendy Williams' mate, prompting her being named America's most renowned side chick of 2019. Albeit nothing is had some significant awareness of Sharina's initial years. Her petulant relationship with Kevin Tracker moved her into the public eye at 34 years old in 2020. Preceding this notorious sentiment, Sharina drove an extremely dark presence. Before Sharina entered the scene, Wendy and Kevin had been wed for over 20 years. They were even guardians to a 19-year-old kid subsequent to being hitched in November 1997. Preceding Kevin's sentiment with Sharina being made public, their marriage had been generally inconvenience-free. This made them in the end separate. He went above or more to help her subsidizing her back rub treatment studies, and in any event, laying out a stand for her in a North Carolina shopping center. Anyway, Kevin went above and beyond and began a June gems and clothing business called Ditch for Sharina. So that is not all. Tragically, apparently, none of her undertakings have had an especially large achievement. Cozy pictures of Kevin and Sharina immediately started to surface, dissipating any leftover questions about the idea of their association. As though the monetary overabundance wasn't enough as the proof mounted, it turned out to be clear the way that brought their shameful relationship truly was the way they had the option to stay quiet about their mystery for such a long time is absolutely astonishing. Yet there are even additional terrifying divulgences to come. Wendy Williams was steadily looking for treatment in a Florida recuperation center. Simultaneously, while Wendy was putting forth a coordinated attempt to better herself, Kevin couldn't fight the temptation and set up a gathering with his escort, quickly following his visit to his significant other in recovery, as per the source Kevin and Sharina ventured out via plane to Florida to see their spouses while he visited Wendy during the day she stayed in the lodging. As per the source, Kevin is enamored with Sharina, yet told her he can't leave Wendy. The main explanation he is still with Wendy is on the grounds that he and Sharina can't uphold themselves ourselves, and rely upon her pay. Kevin Tracker appears to adopt the specific inverse strategy to safeguarding his undertakings than other notable individuals. Something wasn't correct, and that much was clear when it came to furnishing Sharina, his clandestine sweetheart, with a definitive solace. Kevin didn't keep down. They initially lived in a staggering $760,000 extravagance rural house in Morristown, New Jersey. Kevin made it a stride further and whisked Sharina away to a chic Manhattan level. Since it wasn't rich enough for him, we should discuss partying hard. It turns out to be considerably more crazy. As of now, there have been bits of gossip that Wendy Williams, the supreme syndicated program sovereign, was very much aware of her significant other's extramarital relationship. This mind-boggling snare of associations is additionally muddled by the murmur's suggestion that Wendy knew about the bamboozling. Even the likelihood that Kevin was paying for Sharina's lavish way of life, utilizing Wendy's supports, has been raised. The secret develops. Individuals are interested about the amount. Wendy Williams had some awareness of her significant other's two-timing exercises. As the talk factory turn, envision you're interested about how Kevin had the option to store up huge number of dollars to help his courtson's business tries and luxurious presence in that particular situation. The arrangement is fairly straightforward. He filled in as Wendy's maker. Yes, it is precise in Wendy Williams' working life. Kevin had a important, influential place and approached a sizable amount of cash. Yet as the story thickens, Kevin Tracker winds up in hot water as it comes out that he had a little girl with, in all honesty, Sharina Hudson, his past darling. Wendy was stunned by this stunning news, which shook her whole presence, yet hold tight on the grounds that the story takes a thrilling turn. Wendy, who is prestigious for her brassy activities, answered in the most marvelous manner. Her pulled off a definitive influence move in April 2019, only multi-week after Kevin and her declared their separation, his situation as chief maker of her own program. The Wendy Williams show was ended by her subsequent to learning of his offenses and the stunning insight about Sharina's pregnancy. Wendy won't permit her ex to stay engaged with her functioning life. Clearly, Wendy was anxious to cut all connections with Kevin and make a total separation. As per reports, Sharina Hudson, the subject of the disputable relationship with Kevin Tracker, brought forth a child young lady in Walk 2019. Obviously, Wendy Williams petitioned for legal separation from her ex. At about a similar time, Kevin Tracker invested no energy crying in lament after Wendy Williams ousted him from both her own and proficient life. Rather, he immediately continued on and escalated his relationship with his paramour. As per bits of gossip, Kevin purportedly went hard and fast and proposed to the mother of his affection kid with a costly ring. The shimmering issue is a stunning $80,000 3-column, cleared center stone jewel corona ring. After all the monetary flashiness and lavish demonstrations, Kevin Tracker appeared to be in desperate waterways. Kevin's once liberal provision installments have suddenly stopped as Wendy Williams' prestigious top program. The Wendy Williams program is set to terminate in 2022. In the midst of her individual no issues, there are reports flowing that Wendy hasn't given Kevin any monetary help starting from the start of 2022. What caused this unexpected stop? Wendy's significant abundance is presently shielded by monetary guardianship, which keeps her from approaching it until she is demonstrated intellectually equipped of dealing with it fittingly. The dynamic among Kevin and Sharina seems to have drastically changed now that he's supposedly poverty-stricken and battling to get by. Sharina I have a ton of bills that I'm behind on in his application. Kevin expressed I presently dwell locally that needs installments to the property holder's affiliation. I'm late on that charge. My collision protection hasn't been paid on the grounds that I don't get month-to-month severance installments. He went on, since the severance installments were ended, I have no cash at impasse due on my MasterCard installments. I must have the option to help my life and have my funds in line. I can't uphold my day-to-day costs and pay my obligations, he went on, by guaranteeing that Wendy hasn't gotten an installment starting around 2021, and that she presently has no other TV program circulating, and giving her any income, much alone a tantamount pay Wendy's legal advisors. Additionally settled the issue. What is your opinion about Kevin's momentum conditions? Not to mention an equivalent pay, what is your opinion about Kevin's momentum quandary? Where he is down and out and less loved, did he procure all that he got? Remember to like and remark. Additionally, buy in our feed for additional recordings. Gratitude for watching our video.